It's Saturday, so you know what that means, folks. Syndicate Championship Wrestling brings to you another episode of Saturday Showdown. I'm your hostess with the most, Shaggy Black, here to bring you some of the hardest hitting fake virtual fighting this side of the internet. We are back after a week hiatus. We are continuing on with the show. Folks, we got a big one for you tonight as we have a fatal four-way in the main event slot. One of these men will go on to challenge Prixne Youngblood for that television championship at Showdown Presents Third Strike. Folks, that's going to be later this evening. But kicking us off, it's Prixne Youngblood's first match as SCW Television Champion, as he goes up against one of his former stablemates, Landon Kelly. That match is up next, folks. Let's head down to the ring.
I've seen inside my head a vision, never the
following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 243 pounds, Landon Kelly.
Landon Kelly accepted this match, and I gotta tell you folks, I'm very surprised he didn't ask for this being for the television championship. But of course, you know, the Youngbloods and Landon Kelly go way back. But of course, Landon's new attitude might have bring some changes here. But he is looking to show the young man that just because he has that title around his waist, it can easily be taken from him. But considering that this is a no-title match, if Landon picks up the victory, one could assume that he should be the number one contender for the television championship.
Weighing in at 215 pounds, the SCW
Prixne Youngblood, since becoming the television champion, he is now being considered as the man. Of course, this dude had some very impressive matches with his counterpart, Aiden Alexander, who is in that fatal four-way later this evening in our main event, along with J-Dubble, the Money Gang Inc.'s own Diaz Tatem, and Prince's teacher, Alex Perez. All those men will be in the fatal four-way main event later this evening. And of course, you see these two men ready to get after it. Of course, this is a non-title match. Bell is rung, and here we go! Landon trying to go with a clothesline to get it started off. Landon taking it straight to Prixne here. And there's collar and elbow tie-up. Of course, Landon Kelly has been around since Prixne was a young one. Oh, but Prixne fighting Landon back on his terms, and Landon not taking that. Now another collar and elbow tie-up. Of course, like I stated before, Landon Kelly has known the Youngblood family for years. And ever since Prixne got into this business, Landon, of course, being a part of the Nightmare Connection, has always looked out for Prixne Youngblood there. And now Prixne showing that he can be one on his own, becoming the man here in SCW. And of course, with this being his first singles title, he's looking to restore the grace that is to the television championship. And no, moonsault misses. Now Landon's not looking to take it easy on Prixne. It's because there's history there. And Landon got that headlock locked in. Landon's gonna try to take it to Prixne, and Prixne, of course, getting right out of that, showing that technical know-how. Has Landon in the corner, does Prixne, and Prixne going right after the leg of Landon. Tenderizing that leg, could be setting up for that sharp shooter. Oh, the drop kick, taking Landon rolling out of the ring, and Prixne talking noise, and that may have took it on my surprise. We got a roll up. One, no, kick out at one. Again, this is a non-title match, but folks feel like if Landon wins this match, then he will be a #1 contender. We could see a triple threat match at Third Strike here. And now Prixne, step up enziguri. Now Prixne with the cover. One, no, kick out at one. Not enough to keep Landon down there. Prixne trying to capitalize, but Landon going back and forth here. Folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break here. We'll be right back to the action. Welcome back, folks. Prixne Youngblood taking on Landon Kelly in a one-on-one non-title match. And you see Prixne was taking it to Landon, and Landon looking to roll out of the ring. Landon looked like he's had enough here. And Prixne looking to get his former stablemate back in the ring. Landon's had enough, but look at this! Leo Simmons clocking Landon and throwing Landon right back into the ring. And now, no, Prixne looking to try to take advantage, and Landon not being distracted. That is what we call veteran presence, as Landon throws him into the referee. And Landon still, even after getting hit by Leo Simmons, is still in this match. And oh, Landon with a clothesline and an elbow shot, oh my God. Sunning Prixne there. Now Landon, fall-away slam with a bridge. Thought he had the cover there. I guess he didn't. Landon telling Prixne to get up on his feet. Now Landon throw those elbows again. Capture that arm. Power slam. And now Landon going up to the top rope. Things do not look good for the television champion. Landon, I'm trying to go for that DDT. Landon missed. And now Prixne locking in domain expansion, but Landon Kelly gets right out. Landon knowing Prixne like the back of his hand. Familiar with these tricks and the technical know-how. Now Landon with another power slam there. Landon could be going up again, trying one more time. Landon's got him in his eyes. Oh, Kelly ball! Kelly ball hits. Now Landon pulling Prixne to the center of the ring, and now Prixne gets the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Landon didn't do enough to keep Prixne down. Landon sending Prixne to the ropes, and now Landon with another power slam. And now Prixne running with the reversal there. Prixne pulling Landon over to the ropes. Now, Landon throwing Prixne over the top rope. I don't know what Prixne had there. Ref started his count. Prixne is taunting the crowd, trying to get back into it. But took too much time. Landon setting him up. Bad Dreams Cutter. Bad Dreams Cutter hits, and we got a cover. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Landon Kelly kicks out, Prixne Youngblood kicks out at 2, and Landon can't believe it. Landon trying to do what he can to keep Prixne down. Look at the moonsault and the quickness from Landon Kelly. Landon climbing the top turnbuckle again. What's he thinking? He's telling Prixne to get up on his feet. Could he be going for that DDT? And he does! That DDT hits! Oh, and a senton from Landon. Prixne backing up, but gets caught with a drop kick. And now Landon looking to put Prixne away again. Got him up on his shoulders. Bad Dreams cutter again, and that could be it. Landon could have earned a television championship shot. 1, 2, 3, 2.999. Prixne Youngblood is still in this match. I don't know how, but this is why he's television champion. Fighting. Oh, but Landon with the reversal. Prixne getting out of the way. And Prixne now with the reversal, taking out the leg of Kelly. And now Prixne going up, Stun Dog Millionaire. Prixne was getting worked, but now it seems like Prixne is back on it. And locked domain expansion locked in. Landon's got nowhere to go, but Landon quickly gets out of that one more time. Now Landon on the opposite end. That turnbuckle, I think that's a little too far for Landon. But Landon tries that drop kick and misses. And Prixne go for a quick pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Now, and look at this. Prixne got him up. Made in heaven. And now we got a cover. 1, 2. No! Landon Kelly kicks out. Landon Kelly kicks out. Prixne doesn't know what to do. Prixne telling Kelly to get up on his feet. Now Prixne, connects that drop kick. And now Prixne Youngblood trying to set up Landon again. Landon could be out on Dream Street. Now Prixne got Kelly up. Now Kelly fights back. Kelly again moving out of the way with that cat-like quickness. Landon Kelly, backbreaker. And now, Landon tried to go for, was trying to set up for another Bad Dreams cutter, and he's got him up. Can he hit it? No, Prixne gets out of it. Prixne with a reversal. Made in heaven hits. And now Prixne telling Landon to get up. And now Prixne with another springboard enziguri. Now he goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Prixne Youngblood. What a hell of a match, folks. My God, Landon took it to Prixne Youngblood, even though Leo Simmons came out here earlier and distracted. Landon tried to leave the match, and Leo Simmons said, nah, enough of that. But Landon hitting Prixne Youngblood with two Bad Dreams cutters, and he had that third one set up. But Prixne was able to get out of that. My goodness, as you see, this second one hits right there. I thought that was it. Landon going for the cover, and Prixne kicking right out. And of course, Prixne, the ever-fighting champion, doing what he can to try to continue this match. And of course, Prixne hitting that Made in Heaven, hitting Landon with it one time, but Landon kicking out of it. Prixne tried to come up with some more offense, and it was this right here. Landon tried to Bad Dreams cutter one more time, but Prixne with the reversal, hitting Made in Heaven, and then a springboard enziguri, putting Landon away for the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Prixne Youngblood.
Prince picking up that victory, man. That was a hell of a match. But I know he will be watching the screen closely to see who leaves #1 contender tonight. And he will meet them at Third Strike. Folks, man, what a hell of an opening contest, my lord. It is good to be back. Folks, if you're tuning in like you always do, thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button as well. You're gonna help that channel and grow out. Leave a comment or 2 or 3. We appreciate you. Anytime we go live, you can always be notified by hitting that bell notification icon on the top of the screen there. Coming up next, though, we're gonna keep the train going as Antoine Cartier looking to take on Aku one-on-one. This match is coming up right now. Let's head back to the ring.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 221 pounds, Antoine Cartier.
Antoine Cartier has a date with the Strong Style Champion. At Third Strike, it has been announced that Antoine Cartier will take on Bruce the Axe Stubbs one-on-one for that Strong Style Championship in Bruce's match, The Underground. Of course, Bruce has yet to lose that match as he has been brutal in that match type. That man has his people in front of him, and I'm gonna tell you now, Bruce continues to be one of the toughest men in SCW. But Antoine Cartier, after coming off of that Chicago street fight against Kevin Youngblood, has been warranted, saying he is the toughest man here in SCW, and he's looking to have that strap around his waist. Pause if needed. But tonight he's going up against another tough man, that one of the Samoan Society.
And his opponent, representing the Islanders from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Samoan King!
And of course, Aku, being one of the bigger ones to ever grace SCW, as Aku is looking to, again, submit his claim to earning a shot for that Strong Style Championship. And Aku, again, coming down to the ring. And of course, this victory, a victory here tonight would open some eyes in that Strong Style competition. But right now, Aku's got his eyes set on Antoine Cartier. Victory here definitely puts him in the talks. But Antoine is not looking to half-step here. You see both men ready to go on. And the ref rings the bell, and here we go. Both men coming down to the center of the ring. We got a collar and elbow tie-up. And, Cartier ended up pushing Aku aside. And look at the strength from Cartier. The ref's trying to break it up, and he does. It's time for respect. And now Cartier and Aku lock up again. And now look at this. Cartier wrapping up on that arm of Aku. Bringing the big man down to his knee there. And you see Cartier working that arm. Aku can't figure out a way to get out of that. And right as I say that, Aku turn around as fair play. Taking that arm out of Cartier's playbook, and look at the chops, man. Aku, coast to coast elbow. Cartier's getting right back up. Oh, a nice little clothesline from Cartier. Cartier wailing on Aku there. And now Aku trying to pull himself up in the corner. Cartier stepping on the chest of Aku and coming down with those knees. Like Cartier is feeling himself here tonight. And look at a fist drop on Aku. Now Aku. Of course, Cartier showing that strength. Look at the power bomb and the knee strike. Aku may be in trouble here, as it's been all Cartier for the last few minutes here. Cartier just with an STO. Look at this, man. Cartier wrapping that leg up. Oh, but taking the legs out of Aku. Now Cartier looking to rake the eyes, but Aku has had enough. And now Aku's trying to get that offense going. But Cartier fighting back. But Aku definitely not having that. Aku's been getting handled this entire match. And now Aku's doing like Aku throwing that offense. Kick to the lower back. Cartier gets back up, and Cartier now throwing those hands. Oh, look at that strong right hand from Cartier. Cartier pulling Aku. Now we got a cover. One. No, kick out at one. Aku kicks out. Now Cartier setting up. But no, Aku reverses, taking out the leg of Cartier. Now Aku with a headbutt. Would that be enough to keep Aku? One. No, that wasn't even enough to keep Antoine down. Now Aku, of course, Cartier fighting back, dodging Aku. Now look at this. Cartier's got Aku up on his shoulders. Oh, and a forearm shot to the back of the head. Cartier's in it, but Aku will quickly reverses. And now Aku planting Cartier. Aku climbing the top rope. Aku with an elbow drop. Cartier looks to be shaken up. We got a cover here. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2. Dropping that leg drop from Aku. Now Aku stomping on the leg. And Cartier, Aku taking up in the fans. Now trying to turn up is Aku. Aku over the shoulder. Cartier has no answers here. Now Aku hitting the ropes. Oh, a big boot right to the face of Cartier. It's like the momentum has shifted in Aku's favor. Cartier hasn't been able to do anything. Oh, but look at that splash from Aku. An orthodox splash, I might add. And look at this, another over the shoulder. And Aku, he's got Cartier up, but Cartier reverses. Now Cartier hits that knee. Cartier heading to that corner. Look at it, look at the time. Cartier's letting the folks know Pippin ain't easy to the back of the dome. Cartier now pulling Aku away from the ropes. And now going for the cover here. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. Aku slow to get up, and the Cartier with a drop kick keeping Aku down. Aku picking Cartier up. No, excuse me. Cartier picking Aku up. And Aku! We got a cover. 1, 2, no! Cartier kicks out. The crowd is loving it, and Aku and Cartier going back and forth. Now Cartier's got him up. Cartier hitting Street Dream. Street Dreams. 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Aku kicks out of the Street Dreams out of nowhere. And now we see Cartier trying to figure out how he's going to keep Aku down. Both these men are throwing everything they have at each other. And of course, look at this. Oh, stomp to the back of the head. Cartier's trying to gain in position. He's wondering what he should do next. And now Cartier setting up one more time. It ain't easy to the back of the head. And Cartier, Aku, slow to get up. Aku gets hit with the Street Dreams again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Antoine Cartier. But what the hell? That's Bruce Stubbs. Bruce Stubbs clocking Cartier with that strong style title. And Bruce Stubbs standing over the lifeless body of Antoine Cartier. Cartier was in a fight with Aku, ended up winning the match only for Bruce Stubbs to come out of nowhere and clock Cartier. Man, oh man, Bruce is tired of the disrespect, and he wants you to know, Cartier, I got your number. It's gonna be a wild one over on Third Strike. Can't wait for that, folks. But we're gonna keep this train rolling. As now, we have EVE going one-on-one with Champagne Knight. This match, folks, Champagne Knight asked for herself, so she will be taking on EVE. But we all know Lisa Valentine will be at ringside. Folks, that match is coming up right now. Let's head back down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Lisa Valentine, representing Fatal Influence from Benue State, Nigeria, the Warrior Princess, EVE.
EVE and Lisa Valentine are two peas in a pod, and I gotta tell you, the champ might be in trouble if Lisa finds a way to get involved here tonight. Of course, EVE is no slouch either. EVE being one of the stronger women here in SCW could be going up a victory here tonight could have her in line with a title shot in the near future. She has to pick up this victory against the reigning and defending SCW Women's World Champion.
And her opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, the SCW Women's World Wrestling Champion, Champagne Knight.
Champagne Knight, a dominant force in the women's division, could be in some trouble here tonight if she doesn't watch her back. And of course, these things could happen at any particular time because I do not trust EVE or Lisa Valentine. And of course, EVE having this match here tonight necessarily could have some title implications if EVE finds a way to win. Of course, Champagne Knight will take on any and all comers for her SCW Women's World Championship. Of course, EVE is ready to go. So Champagne Knight never scared. And here we go. EVE coming up with a shoulder charge, taking Champagne off her feet. Now Champagne Knight has never faced EVE before. EVE being one of the pillars here of the women's division back when the women's division first started. And now Champagne Knight could meet her match here. Oh my God! Long dart into the turnbuckle. Like I said, Champagne Knight could be in some trouble because EVE is not one to play with. Of course, that strength and speed, two things EVE is known for. Here we go, collar and elbow tie up. But of course, the champ, being as athletic as she is, these two are showing mad respect to one another. But Champagne Knight catches a quick elbow from EVE, and now EVE taking the champ off her feet. Oh my God! Champagne is could be in a world of trouble here. Like I stated before, Lisa Valentine's not even involved, which good for her. But now you see EVE going for the cover. One, no, kick out at one. The Warrior Princess is looking to take out the champion here. Oh my God, look at that clothesline. And look at the knee shot. And look at this. What the hell? Champagne Knight's getting mollywopped, and Lisa Valentine throws a kendo stick in the ring. Tamutsa and the ref seeing that and threw it back outside. Champagne Knight got EVE to the corner, and look at the neck breaker from the champ. The champ's got to come back full force, wailing away on EVE and just stomping on EVE, but EVE quickly gets out of that. Now EVE showing that strength. Oh my God. And now EVE could be going, no. Champagne Knight gets right out of it. The jawbreaker from the champ. Quick moves. But now the champ is popping bottles. Oh, she hits that moonsault. And now Lisa Valentine talking noise to Champagne Knight. Of course, EVE made her return at Cradle to the Grave, helping out Lisa Valentine. But this one looks like it's done. Last call, and we got a cover. 1, 2, no! EVE kicks out. And again, the crowd is loving this. Champagne Knight trying to figure out what the hell she has to do to keep EVE down. Oh, but EVE gets rolled out of the way. And look at the neck breaker from EVE. Now EVE, of course, trying to take out the arm of Champagne Knight. And Knight getting picked up like nothing. Look at the strength from EVE. What a power slam and a cover. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count. Champ showing up, showing out. Now EVE picking up Champagne Knight. EVE sending Champagne. The rope spear. Spear hits. Could that be it? 1, 2, no. Champagne Knight kicks out. I can't believe it. Now Champagne trying to fight back. Again, oh, Russian leg sweep into those punches. Lisa Valentine, again, watching on as her friend taking on the world champ. Now we got a cover. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. And now, but look at this. EVE, of course, taking full advantage here. And look, Champagne Knight got out of the way, but didn't get out of the way of that. Look at the elbow drop. EVE just pouring it on. Now EVE going up to the top rope. She doesn't go to this top rope often. Look at the elbow drop right on the chest. And we got a cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2. EVE can't believe it. Of course, she knows pick up the victory here. She gets that title shot. Now she is stomping on the hand of Champagne Knight. Champagne gets quickly out of it. Champagne with a roll-up. 1, no. EVE powers her way out of that roll-up. Look at that shoulder tackle out of nowhere from EVE. EVE picking up Champagne Knight. Now EVE could be setting up. Look at that choke slam. Planting the world champ. And now Champagne slow to get up. Now EVE. But no, Champagne reverses. Oh, neck breaker. Now Champagne again. He's trying to gain some momentum with the drop kick there. Now Champagne picking up EVE. Oh my God! Reverse DDT. And now Champagne picking up EVE, trying to see what she can do here. Champagne hitting the ropes. Oh, and look at the big boot from the champ. Now Champagne Knight pulling EVE to the center of the ring. And now, of course, Lisa talking noise again to Champagne Knight. And look at this. Look at this. And she tries to go for something, but no. But Champagne Knight wisely gets out of the way. Champagne tries to go for a knee strike. Gets a little bit of it. Wraps that leg around. Nightfall DDT. And we got a cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2. Champagne Knight hits the knife, hits the last call, and that could be all she wrote. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Champagne Knight. Champagne Knight started this match, just was not in control as EVE dictated where this match was going. But Champagne Knight, always the fighter and entertainer, looking to gain momentum into this match. Both women try to put on as much as they can here. And you saw Champagne Knight get hit with that spear by EVE. That usually puts many a women away. But Champagne Knight, being the champion that she is, found a way to get out of that and survive. EVE was trying to pull out all the stops, even with Lisa Valentine. Oh my God, even with Lisa Valentine on the outside. You saw EVE hit that elbow drop. But again, Champagne Knight found a way, even as EVE continued her onslaught, putting Champagne Knight away. And it was this right here, last call for the second time, putting away the Warrior Princess as the world champ picks up the 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Champagne Knight.
Champagne Knight continues to be a force. But I don't like that look in Lisa Valentine's eyes. Like she's got something planned here. And time can only tell, folks, what could happen. But folks, now we have reached our main event of the evening. A fatal 4-way match to determine who will be the #1 contender for the television championship at Third Strike. Folks, I'm not going to hold you. We're going to get to that match right now. Let's head down to the ring.
is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring, representing Money Incorporated from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 230 pounds, one half of the SCW Tag Team Champions, Yamashita Diaz.
Diaz Tatem coming down the ring with his Tag Team Championship. We could be looking to add on another title here for the Money Gang Inc. Of course, this is a fatal four-way match to determine the #1 contender for the television championship, as we saw earlier this evening, as Prixne Youngblood had a one-on-one match against Landon Kelly, and he is looking, I know he is in the back watching this match very closely, as similarity can be like, I said similarity, I didn't mean that, as simultaneously all these men pose a threat to his title. And of course, the certified crash out, of course, that being Diaz Tatem, looking to continue to add gold around his waist, being that this is his first title in SCW, but he's looking to gain another. But he's gonna have some stiff competition tonight, as this man is also looking to gain his rematch.
And his opponents, first from Long Island, New
Aiden
York,
Alexander went one-on-one with Prixne Youngblood for that SCW Television Championship in a ladder match. The first ever ladder match, one-on-one for that Television Championship, not since we've seen it being inducted into SCW. And now, of course, that stinging defeat that he suffered from Prixne, not regaining that television championship, he has another opportunity here tonight to regain it, or have an opportunity to regain it, if he is the man that ends up with the victory here tonight. But of course, I mentioned he's got some competition, and one of those men he is very familiar with. This one might not be so much.
They screaming bloody murder. I'm screaming bring the pain.
And from the New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 220 pounds,
just a drop of dagger. A child from
J-Dubble. Of course, last time we seen him pick up a victory by himself. No help from Kevin Youngblood, who is still out of action. But J-Dubble has an opportunity here to add on to his early legacy by, if he becomes the man who picks up that victory tonight, will go on to face the son of the guy who helped him get here in SCW, and that is Prixne Youngblood. I don't know what J-Dubble is thinking, but he is a man to make a name for himself and continue to show that he is him.
Pretty mask again.
And one of the better young and upcoming talent. I cannot talk here in SCW. Of course, a victory here tonight over one tag team champion and two former world champions would be a sight to behold, and something that you can put your I can't talk, folks. I really can't. But something that I know J-Dubble will see that as a feather in his cap going forward. But now, the last part of this, the last man to enter this match, the absolute wild card. Someone both Aiden Alexander and Diaz Tatem know very well. And that is the mysterious, the ever violent Alex Perez. Walking down the ring, ever mysterious, man. This dude, of course, 3-time SCW Tag Team Champion, 1-time SCW World Champion, 1-time Strong Style Champion. The television title is one title that he has not held here in SCW, and now he is looking to gain that opportunity to add that to his legacy as well. But he's got 3 other men here that are looking to, of course, have their name in the spotlight. This man may not allow them to experience that. This Alex Perez, of course, very educated when it comes to mixed martial arts. But also, the dangerous thing about Alex is he will put his body on the line and not give a damn about you. So man, oh man, these 4 men, with it being fatal 4-way and there being no disqualifications, you know weapons will be involved. And of course, Tatum and Alex go back their blood feud earlier this year, but Alex seems to be unfazed. And the bell is rung, and here we go. And folks, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to try and keep up with this car wreck of a match as much as I can, as everything will be happening. But meanwhile, looking like we got Aiden Alexander and Alex Perez, and then you see J-Dubble going right after, oh my God, J-Dubble going right after Diaz Tatem. Tatum back on his feet. Tatum, we got J-Dubble in the corner. And Aiden sending J-Dubble, sending Alex to the corner. But look at this. Every man for himself. The moonsault from Perez. Of course, we got a cover early. 1, no, kick out at 1. J-Dubble with those repeated elbows to the chest. And we got a cover here. No, Alex kicks out. Alex breaks that up. And oh my God, Poison Rana to J-Dubble. Alex Perez not messing around. And now Perez going right after J-Dubble, and both men rolling to the outside. And Alex already going for the weapons and hitting J-Dubble with a steel chair and throwing it on him. My God. It was only a matter of time before weapons were introduced. And now Alex rolling back in the ring. Did you see J-Dubble? And it's like J-Dubble, Aiden, and Tatum all on the outside. And look at J-Dubble getting hit with the kendo stick. Poor bastard. Now Alex, oh my God. Alex from the top rope, hitting the knees on the back of Aiden Alexander. And now, look at that, man. And Alex, lone man on the inside of the ring. And Tatum fighting Aiden. And now Aiden, oh my God, tosses Tatum onto the apron. And J-Dubble finally back on his feet, only to get hit from Aiden Alexander. And now Aiden, oh my God, Aiden with a Hollywood destroyer. The man is from New York, but you know he's the A-lister. And now you see this. Look at the outside. You got all 3 men on the outside. And of course, oh my God, Tatum ain't forgot what Alex had done to him earlier this year. Tatem is waiting to get his hands on Alex for a while. This may be the perfect time to do so. And look at this. All four men are on the outside. Oh, and Alex throwing Tatem right back into the steel steps. And Alex trying to throw J-Dub into those steel steps, but J-Dub gets out of the way. And oh my God, look at the flying knee. And look at what J-Dub has. That sledgehammer. And he hits both Alex and Tatem with it. Both men writhing in pain on the ground. And look at J-Dub, sliced bread. J-Dub is on one. If he can come away with this victory here tonight, that would be huge for J-Dub. J-Dub trying to make a name for himself. And of course, him picking up this victory here tonight, damn sure would be a hell of a start. Meanwhile, you see Aiden going right after J-Dub. J-Dub getting pushed aside. And you see look at that kendo stick. And go! That kendo stick got robbed from Tatem. And look at that, he just threw it. And it shattered into pieces. And now Perez with a bat. And J-Dub trying to go for the outside. And no, Alex wisely rolled in the ring. I know J-Dub's got to feel that. And now he's feeling the bat from Alex Perez. And now Alex with that bat going straight after Tatem. Of course, Alex and Tatem back and forth. Oh, look at the chair shot from Aiden Alexander. Aiden hitting both men with that chair. J-Dub taking the chair from Aiden. Now Aiden with the reversal. Look at that. Alex laying waste to J-Dub, and J-Dub gets hit with that chair. Aiden flexing for the crowd. Now look at this. Oh my God. Could be going for that Chimera plex. Meanwhile, Aiden hitting the director's chair on the outside. And now the two former world champions, death blow elbow. Alex Perez is the only man standing. And Alex Perez trying to hit Tatem. And now Tatem gets stomped on. Alex is the one man standing back in the ring, and Aiden gives chase. Now Alex setting up. Oh my God. J-Dub finally with that sling blade into a drop kick. J-Dub, of course, looking. Oh, Uzumaki barrage! Uzumaki barrage, and we got to cover one. No! Break up by Tatem. Tatem had Bianca in his hand, knocking Perez out, throwing Bianca down, and then breaking up that pin. That Uzumaki barrage out of nowhere could have won J-Dub the match. Now it's just Perez and J-Dub. J-Dub with a cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2. J-Dub with a springboard moonsault. And now Tatem with a drop kick. He got a little bit of enough, just enough, but I think he might have hurt himself on that. All four men slow to get up. Perez. Oh, death blow elbow to Tatem. Tatem could be out. We could have another one contender. No. And J-Dub's got that bat. Uzumaki barrage connects again. Uzumaki barrage connects again to the jaw of Aiden. Oh, death blow elbow hits. And we got a cover. 2. No. Alex Perez tried to go pin Aiden because he was knocked out from that Uzumaki barrage. And look Look at that German suplex from Perez. And now Perez going back outside for that kendo stick. J-Dubble takes that kendo stick away from him. And that turnabout is fair play, as now Tatum's got that kendo stick, beating the hell out of J-Dubble. Oh, look at the drop kick from Tatum, connected to Aiden. And now, oh, wait a minute. F out the way connects to the jaw of Alex Perez, and we got a cover. 1, 2, no! Kick out at 2, but look at Aiden! Aiden, red carpet to J-Dubble! We got a cover! 1, no! Not even a 1 count. Oh, what low blow from Diaz Tatem! But Alex Perez with that sledgehammer, going right after J-Dubble, and throwing the sledgehammer! Oh, he threw the sledgehammer on Aiden, and we got a cover! 1, 2, no, just a 1 count. Oh, and a super kick to the back of the head of Tatum. And now Alex, German suplex. And now look at Aiden. Aiden, up in credits, and we got a cover. 1, 2, no, 2.999. I thought Aiden was gonna be getting his rematch, but Tatum kicked out. And now, oh my God, Aiden with the Hurricane Rana. It's pandemonium in this match, folks. And now, you see J-Dubble going with these combos, knocking Aiden out, and we got a cover. No, Tatum's not having that. You see Alex back in the ring, hitting Tatum with a knee. And Alex going back outside for that chair. Alex got his eyes on Tatum, and Tatum gets hit with that chair. My God. Tatum is out. Now you see J-Dubble trying to go for the pin on Aiden. And look at the springboard forearm connected to Alex's jaw from J-Dubble. And now you see Alex being rolled back into the ring. And you see J-Dubble going right after Tatum. And now Aiden going to that corner. What's Aiden got in store here? He's got Alex in his sights. Oh my God, look at that DDT! Perez could be out. And now look at the submission. But no, Tatum breaks it up. Tatum sending knee strike, kitchen sink. And now Tatum F out the way to J-Dubble. J-Dubble could be out. But Perez ain't paying attention. Oh, look at the powerbomb. And J-Dubble could be going. J-Dubble F out the way again. Tatum hits. 1. No. Perez breaks it up. That could have been it. And Perez picking Tatum up. I feel is on site with these two. But look at this! Look at this! Red carpet! Red carpet! We got a cover! Aiden could get his spot back. 1, 2, 3, no, 2.999. How the hell did J-Dubble kick out of that? Oh my God! Aiden is determined to leave this match #1 contender, as he feels in his heart of hearts that he should be 2-time television champion. Meanwhile, J-Dubble kicking the shit out of Alex, and now we got a cover. 1, no, Tatum breaks that up. Oh my God. Up on the kendo stick. And look at that kendo stick breaks. And it is all Tatum. The voices of Yamashita could be ringing in his head. What is Tatum thinking? Tatum's got him up in the powerbomb position. And Drops Aiden in the corner. But on the outside, J-Dubble and Alex Perez are going back at it. But it's the one, you gotta worry about the one inside the ring. We gotta cover. 1, 2, no. J-Dubble breaks it up. J-Dubble breaks it up. And now it is J-Dubble, Aiden, and Diaz Tatem in the ring. But Alex Perez bringing the steel steps into the ring. And look at this. Aiden gets clocked for his troubles. And look, Alex tried to set something up there. Couldn't do it. Now Aiden trying to set up Alex. But now, J-Dubble. Oh, look at this. Alex, can he connect? Alex, blackout stomp. Blackout stomp. And Aiden could be out. J-Dubble rising to his feet. Alex has got Aiden up on his feet. Sends Aiden to the ropes. Oh! And we got a cover. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Alex Perez. Tatem didn't see it until late. Tatem hit F out the way and couldn't get the pin. And now Alex is your new #1 contender. Man, this match was a car wreck and a half. Every man had an opportunity to win this match. But Alex Perez was able to gain the cover to go on and win. But man, you see all of this action happening on the outside, on the inside. My God, these 4 men put their bodies on the line to see who becomes the #1 contender for that SCW Television Championship. And Aiden came so damn close. So damn close. J-Dubble kicking out at 3, damn near 3. Every man became so close here. And man, it was this right here. F out the way from Tatem, but Tatem didn't notice it to the count of 3, and I thought he broke it up, but Perez picks up the win.
Here is your winner, Alex Perez.
Alex Perez is your new #1 contender, as he will be taking on Prixne Youngblood for that television championship at Showdown 3rd Strike. Folks, we will see you here next week on this YouTube channel. You take care of yourselves.